Good morning. If there's one story that you really want to read in today's Financial Express, that's by my colleague Ishan Gera. Ishan has looked at the data of migrants leaving Delhi and has found that 26% of those who reached Bihar were testing COVID positive. This 26% number has to be juxtaposed against the 7% number that the Delhi government puts out as the number of positive people testing positive for COVID in Delhi. So clearly there's a problem with the data. And in fact, Ishan found a few days ago that the Delhi government was giving one set of numbers to the Delhi High Court on the number of daily tests being conducted. And that showed you a COVID positive number of about 22%. That is 22% of those being tested every day turned out to be COVID positive. So apart from the fact that there's a huge underreporting of the numbers and that needs to be fixed, this is going to put huge pressure on the crumbling health infrastructure of most big cities. We found in the case of Bombay, we reported a few days ago that the city is likely to have a 5 to 10,000 bed shortage. And this is after the Bombay government has taken over or plans to take over 80% of private bed capacity in the city. We have a story in today's paper about how in Pune, the estimate is that the city will need about 8,000 beds at the height of the crisis, 8,000 beds in hospital, and they've got just about 3,500 to 4,000 beds there. So there's a huge crisis there that needs to be fixed. How fast it can be fixed is difficult to say, but there are some solutions. Clearly, the government in Bombay, for example, has already set up about 60,000 quarantine beds, isolation beds in car parks, in stadiums, in hotels, in all kinds of big open spaces. So I think the Delhi government needs to do a lot of that. We need to have a very good protocol on home quarantine and home treatment because that's one solution. I think we found, this is a point we made in the case of Bombay, that an efficient bed management system is critical so that people who don't require as much medical attention can quickly be shifted from the hospital to the quarantine centers and vice versa. And I think above all, we need an honest dashboard where citizens and the government and all other authorities can actually figure out where are the empty hospitals